Hey guys, welcome back to day 2 of trying to upload consistently. I want to thank you guys for being here. Make sure to like and subscribe, it helps me out a bunch. I am on the way to 1,000 subscribers. I just want to thank you guys for 650 now, that's absolutely amazing. Anyway, let's jump into this video. So, this is actually my second time doing this video. The last time I did it, I got a little bit interrupted, but it's all sorted out now, so yeah, let's get into it. So, by Deku's Dragon Quirk, I'm just gonna start off with ironing out a little bit of the story before the quirk happens. So basically, this will be including the theory of his quirk has grown too powerful for him to use it. So I think it's called the quirk evolution theory within the series, and it's the theory that due to evolution and everything like that, the quirk has grown too powerful for Deku to handle. So the reason I've got him as a dragon quirk, so like my reasoning behind it is his dad breathes fire, his mum levitated, that basically evolved and evolved like big time evolved and became a dragon quirk. So I'm gonna begin by explaining the quirk. Right. So first of all, this dragon form will eventually have three forms. It will have his human form, his mixed form, and his full-on dragon form. So his mixed form, all that really does is add wings to him and adds other stuff to help him with mobility. His human form carries some stuff from his dragon quirks, but otherwise it's just kind of a normal human form, but that with some extra perks. And his dragon form is a full-on dragon form. So anyway, Deku starts off as a lad. He gets bullied because his quirk manifests as wings as a start. The reason it's only manifesting as wings is because the scales on his body that make him pretty much indestructible to any like basically if a normal human stabbed him with a knife, the knife would break rather than him being stabbed. But if he got punched by, let's say, 50% of All Might, that would probably knock him out. If he was his like if he was the age he is in the anime, so not if he was a kid. If he was a kid, he'll probably die. But the scales, they absorb some damage, but they can't absorb all of his damage. And yeah, he would definitely be killed by a 50% punch as a kid anyway. Just to compare his power up, scale. I don't want to make him too powerful, and I'm also trying to scale it to other people in the series. So anyway, as a kid, Deku got bullied. The reason is because of his passion to be a hero. Bakugo didn't like this passion, and neither did anyone else, because they saw it as kind of a infiltration on their dream, especially when Deku was manifested to have the quirk of wings, but he couldn't use the wings currently, and I'll explain why later. But basically, he could only manifest the wings that, sure, they look cooler, and when they manifested, they like had lightning sparks around them and everything. But this made the other wing guy in the class jealous, and it also made Bakugo jealous because no, not jealous, more mad that even though Deku basically has a useless quirk, he still wants to become a hero. So anyway, Deku gets like basically beaten up at a young age, and no one really likes him. So he's still in the same spot he was. He's seen as a quirkless with it. Well, no, he's not seen as quirkless. He's seen as even worse than that. He's seen as having a useless quirk. Like some people in the class, sure, they're useless, but due to Deku being so out there with wanting the same dreams as Bakugo, it just makes him a spotlight for Bakugo's bullying, which happens. So, we're gonna skip forward to present day. Deku still hasn't awakened his dragon powers due to them being way too powerful for his body to handle. So he can activate his wings, and he realized that now he can use his wings to boost his movement speed by about 1.5 times. So, sorry, I didn't think I was recording then. So, for example, he could go, well, half his speed on top of his normal, so 1.5 times his normal speed. So he could go a little bit faster, but that was basically useless. The reason that this hasn't happened is because his body's kind of never really been needed yet. So, anyway. So, he's getting bullied by Bakugo. He's still written all the notes, feeling hopeless and feeling like writing these notes will somehow help him somewhere down the line. So, he's still written up all these notes and everything. He's still doing all that, and he's still being picked on. So Bakugo basically tells him to swan dive. Oh, yeah, you can swan dive off the building, see whether your wings will finally work then, and stuff like that. So anyway, that's when Deku decides to walk home. He took a shortcut, feeling defeated, and that's when he's taken on by the slime monster. This is where the slime monster. Is it a slime monster? We'll go slime monster. This is where I'm gonna change some things up for a bit. So what I'm going to change up is that rather than him being completely knocked out by the slime monster, instead he's going to fight back a bit. This is due to him being able to take more of a hit. So when the slime monster hits him, smacks him to the side, he doesn't feel it as much, and that's why the slime monster tries to take over him, and the slime monster's like, oh, you have a pretty powerful body here, and Deku knocks out, but not before something clicks in him, and he feels himself about to, power up, basically, and, yeah, it's true, he was about to activate his quirk for the first time, as due to the seriousness of the situation, the adrenaline and his body pumping, his quirk has basically been kickstarted to go. This is the first time he's been on the verge of death in his life, but unluckily he faints due to oxygen, oxygen, suffocation, lack of oxygen. There we go. So he faints, and this is of course worrying, but then All Might jumps in and saves him. Deku then wakes up, but when he wakes up, he's more focused on this kind of feeling of strength he has, this new feeling of power he has within his body that he's never felt before. So even though he's seen his but this is all distracted when he sees his idol All Might. So anyway, he jumps after All Might, and All Might, of course, tries to push him off with his leg in the air. This is after signing his autograph, of course. So Deku and All Might are now jumping through the air. They land, and Deku, of course, asks him the question. All Might is like, yeah, no, you can't be a hero. Deku's like, oh god, I can't be a hero. But of course, whilst doing this, the slime monster was released. So this caused Deku to passively go towards that. And that's when he remembers about the power he felt. And he is thinking about that. And that's when he sees Bakugo in danger. And without even thinking, he instantly activates some sort of form. So what this form is, it's it's kind of like a lightning form. So his fists don't change, but his scales start to activate as what they do is they charge up static electricity. So you can start to see blue lightning to form around his fists and around his forearm, but they don't go any further than his wrists, like concentrated, but sparks do go off to like his forearm length. These also start to surround his wings as they start to actually flap, like he starts to fly, but rather than flap, sorry, they levitate, and this is to activate his mum's quirk. And so basically he goes into like full beast mode, but he's still concentrating, and his eyes also go like a lightning blue, and that's when he flies forward using his wings, and then but like he flies forward and jumps off the ground, cracking the ground, and not hesitating. He throws the bag at the slime monster, getting its attention and stunning it, and then punches it. So you may be thinking, well, this punch isn't gonna do much. Well, this is where I'm gonna use the magic of It's My Own Story. So let's go with it. So, due to Deku's power, what it did, it solidified the slime it hit due to the static electricity causing a chemical reaction that gave it enough ATP energy to make it combine together. Now, scientifically, that doesn't make sense, but you know what, screw it. It sounds smart, so we'll go with it. So, this means that Deku can then crack the slime, which he does, but this starts to hurt his fists, but the scales are there to protect him, which means he can have, like, more punching. Also, he's also, if you couldn't tell, he's activated this beast form, and this beast form, this like mid-tier form, leaves him with a lot more strength than he usually would, as well as a lot more, well, no, not any more durability. His durability are within his scales that are within his skin. So anyway, he punches a slime monster. The slime monster solidifies and cracks. This is the first time the slime monster has been hurt, so it backs up. And what Deku does, he punches the slime monster in the face, which basically starts to make it lose consciousness, because it's never really taken a hit before due to his quirk. It's like kind of weak when it comes to taking a hit, so this causes the slime monster basically lose consciousness. So then what Deku does is uses his wings to fly to the side and jump, and uses wings to boost this jump, and this jump is aimed right for the middle of the slime monster, where he grabs Bakugo, and due to the force of the jump, it causes the slime monster to lose the grip of the Bakugo, because it is like it's out of it. It's like just been hit in the head basically really hard, whilst not being expected to be hit in the head. So anyway, this is basically a big wake up call for the slime monster. And that's when it's like, oh my, damn Deku, I'm gonna come and kill you for that one. And that is when All Might is inspired by Deku's breach of bravery, and jumps in and saves the day. So he jumps in, saves the day, blah 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 blah, and Bakugo is like quite, well, he's like, wow, this dude had a hidden quirk and he never told me about it. So rather than being grateful, he's very angry. So sorry about the horsey voice. I don't know what happened there. So Bakugo is very angry about it rather than happy. As for Deku is like, what the hell just happened? And as for the heroes, they're like, wow, kid, you have a pretty powerful quirk. Yeah, wow, how come you've not become, you could always become a hero for me, even though what you did was reckless. You shouldn't use your powers in public, and you shouldn't do it again. You did save a life, so we can all commend you for that. And they basically tell him not to be this reckless again, but you've done a good job at the same time. And he starts walking home, and that's when he's interrupted by All Might. This is where I'm gonna leave it here because it's hit the 15 minutes mark. So it's like solid. It's quite short, but yeah. I want you guys to pop in the comments whether you want him to have one for all or not. So, give me a sec. Sorry, you can feel my voice very slowly dying. So, just a prerequisite, just a warning. If you do give him one for all, this series will turn into a power climb series where it'll be OP. As if you don't, it'll still be OP, but not like enemies and one hit OP. It'll be like a clash OP, so like a bit more of a fighty OP. But if you give him one for all, I could just make it as overpowered as you want. So it's up to you guys. Also, once you're down there commenting, just hit the subscribe button. Maybe hit the bell if you want. Fresh what ifs being pushed into your notifications right into your inbox, and also like the video, because anything like that helps me out. Like I said, trying to hit 1,000 subs, which honestly I don't think will happen, but you know what, it's like aim big or aim home, aim big or go home. Anyway, enough bambling. Thanks for watching. Good morning and goodbye.